Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a quick get ready with me sort of video. I have to go for lunch at a friend's place and I'm on a quick timeline actually and trying to get ready, and I thought I'll film this look. It's going to be a very simple look. I'm wearing some very fall colors. I'm wearing this burgundy sort of top, and I'm wearing mustard pants. So I thought I'll do a look that is not too over the top, but kind of in the fall category, very bronzy. And so let's see how it turns out. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. So hair are all pulled back. First, I'm going to apply my primer, and this is the Hourglass Primer. Next, I'm going to take my Born This Way concealer, and this is the shade Golden Beige, and I'll just apply it only in the dark spots that I have. And this is a very dark color. I mean, darker in the sense it's not for highlighting, it's for concealing. So I'll just apply it everywhere. And then I'll take my beauty blender. It's damp, and I'm just gonna blend it everywhere. Next, I'm going to do the eyes. I'm not sure if there will be fallout, so I thought I'll quickly do the eyes first. So first, I'm going to take this Biba palette and go into the shade Prairie with my Sigma blending brush and just go into the crease. Next, I'm going to go into this Violet Voss palette. It's the Creme Brulee palette. And I've not used it much, but I bought it for this shade right here. It's this very dark bronzy shade, and I'm going to apply this all over the eyelid. So this is a very metallic sort of dark shade, and I really like it. It's very tiny, and it's for $18, and I thought it's not that bad of a deal because I really like this shade. And same thing on the other eye. So I thought I'll do my eyes first because I thought there would be fallout, but there is none, so that is great. And I'm just gonna go with that same blending brush that I use for the transition and just blend this out. And just go into the Biba palette one more time with that Prairie shade and just reapply it. I'm going to stop here and do the rest of the face now, and then go back to the eye and see if I want to do something more. But first I'll do my face. So today I'm going to be using my Pat McGrath foundation. I really like this foundation. It's a very sheer foundation, so you need a little bit more than usual. And just apply it all over the face. So I was at Sephora the other day, and someone told me that for this Pat McGrath foundation, if you want to build it up a little bit more, apply setting powder and then reapply the foundation. So I've never tried this before. I'm going to try it today. So I'll take my Hourglass setting powder and go with this fluffy brush and apply it all over my face just to set the first layer. And let's see how this goes. I really like this foundation. And this is all ugly because I bit my lip. Next, I'm taking some more foundation. This time I'm not taking too much. I'll just go slow because I'm experimenting, so let's see. Seems to be working fine so far, so good. So this foundation is supposed to give a dewy feel, and sometimes, I mean, if you want this foundation to be set, then you need to apply setting powder, and then the dewy feel kind of goes down. It becomes a little matte. So that's why I thought I'll try this. approach, and maybe I don't need to set it as much and it remains dewy. So that's the idea. And it's actually better coverage now. Like usually if I apply it the second time, it still seems sheer, but after this whole setting powder thing, it looks more full coverage. Wow, that's nice. I think next time I want to try with a setting spray as well, because I feel like applying cream over powder doesn't seem like a good idea, although this seems to be working fine. But I don't know how it'll turn out throughout the day. But so far, so good. So I'm going to go into my Natasha Denona sculpting palette and go into the cream shade with my sponge and just contour my face. I really like this palette. I feel like it's very blendable, and the shade is really universal. I think it works with a lot of skin shades, so I really like this. Next, I'm going to bronze my face with the Marc Jacobs Fantastic Bronzer, just to set this contour and just to make it a little more smooth. I really like this bronzer. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows, which are a constant mess. So I'm going to be using my Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil. Looks okay. Next, I'm going to take my concealer, and this is a slightly lighter shade. It's my Giorgio Armani concealer in the shade 5.25, and this is just to brighten up my under eye a little bit. And the nose a little bit, and with my beauty blender, just blend it. So it just brightens up the eye. And I'm realizing that my beauty blender is not as damp as it should be, but oh well. Next, I'm noticing that I've, not put some concealer here where it should not have been. So I'm just touching it up a little bit with the same Prairie shade from the Biba palette. And I think this side it's still fine. And then with the Violet Voss palette, taking that same brown and just making it a little nicer, cleaner, smoother. Okay, I really like this shade. So I know my eyes look really dark at the moment, and I'm going to fix that in some time. Next, with a pencil brush, I'm going to go into that Prairie shade one more time and apply it at the lower lid. Just to close the gap, connect it. And then with a slightly tighter pencil brush, I'm going to go into that same metallic dark shade and tightline the lower eye. Very carefully, I don't want any fallout. Next, I'm going to apply some eye pencil. So going with the Huda Beauty pencil. I feel like this is really dark and doesn't smudge, so tight lining the upper lid. Next, I feel like this is a bit dark, so I'm going to take a slightly lighter bronzing shade. And in the Biba palette, there's a shade, it's called Rustic. And I'm just going to take my finger and just apply it right at the center, just to add a little bit of brightness, because the eye is looking a bit too dark than it should. Especially it's a gray day today in Seattle, so it makes the eye look even darker because there's no sun reflecting on the face. So I'll just brighten up a little bit. And then I'll go into the dark shade one more time and just deepen the sides. Next, I'm going to take a gold shade from the same palette, and this is the light one. And just to add a bit of brightness to the eye, I'll put it in the inner corner. And maybe put a little bit in the center. Again, just to make the eyes look a little bright from the center, but I still want that smoky, grungy look. Next, I'm going to take my Pat McGrath mascara and apply it. And the upper lid. And so since this is a fall look and I'm wearing this burgundy top, I'm going to take this blush from NARS, and it's the shade Sin. It's kind of a burgundy sort of pink shade. It's kind of deep, and the reason is because I want this to be kind of a grungy, smoky fall look. Otherwise, I would have applied a much brighter shade, maybe a corally sort of shade, but because I wanted it to somehow match with the outfit and with the fall theme, that's why I'm applying this dark shade. Okay, and a little bit on the forehead. Next, I want to highlight my face, and I'm going to of course take my favorite highlighter, and this is the Dior highlighter. On the nose, on the forehead, and what I think is the second last step is lips. So I'm going to line my lips, and I'm going to use the Pat McGrath lip liner, and I'm going to keep a very nude lip because the eyes are very smoky. The lips are a mess right now. I'm going to take this shade from Stila. It's called Dolce. It's a very light, kind of slight shimmery liquid lipstick. Let it dry. Next, I'm going to take this Jeffree Star Velour lipstick and just put it on the sides. A slightly dark shade. It's called Leo. And I'm just creating a slight ombre effect. Blend it and just take that Stila shade one more time. Last step, I'm just going to take some Morphe setting spray and set my face so that the whole concealer and the blush and the highlighter all sets together. Let it dry. Alright, so I am ready. I'm not in a mood to put falsies. I think the mascara is doing a good job. And I think the setting spray has taken care of all the experiments I did with my face with the foundation. This is my go-to fall look. I really like bronzy eyes. I think I've said that before in some of my other videos as well. Anyway, I am in a rush. I hope you liked this video and do subscribe to my channel for more fun videos. And until the next time we meet, bye.